Hello, good morning. Am I audible?
Good morning,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're
Good
audible.
morning. So, shall we wait for a few minutes for the others to join? Can you just post a message on the group? I think you all have WhatsApp group, right? Can you just ask someone, the other persons, other students who are yet to join? And yes, just a quick question. Do you remember how many lectures we have completed today? It is told six or seven. Okay. Any other student? Yes. Any other student? Darshan, Devansh, Aryan, Priya, Tushar, Arushi, any other student? 20 lectures? My God. Only of computers. Only my lectures. And 8, 10, okay. Okay, let me show you. In that case, I'll present my screen and let me show you. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, we have almost completed 8 lectures. Today we are in the ninth lecture. It is 4th Feb, right? We have completed 9 lectures. Today is the 10th lecture. No, today is the 10th lecture. Devansh is right. Okay. So at least in the 10th lecture, I expect that you come on call and just talk to me instead of writing on chats. It will be more easy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So is anyone joining still or shall I continue? Because today there are only 18 people. In 18, my ID is two IDs. So there are 16 people, 16 students. So any idea? Is anyone joining or shall we continue or shall we wait? Today Rishika is not there. Rishika is not there. And I think Anshu is not there. Can you just call them and check it up with them if possible? Nikhil is joining. In that case, let's wait for 5 more minutes. Let's see if anyone is joining again. Because in the participants list, I cannot see Ishika, Rishika. Then Priyanshu was there yesterday. He's not there today. I remember two, three names. Okay, let's wait 5 minutes. Till then, you just revise our topics, right? Which topics we have done? Basics, formulas. I had shown you how to make a bar chart and pie chart. Data types, OOPS concept, VBA model, subroutine function. Remember? Variables, Excel errors, how to set the value, how to get the value. Loops, for loops, do loops. Calculator was an example for the user form we had made. And the operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division we had done on it by using the macro code. And we have completed the file and folder handling. The three modules, remember? How to create the file, how to append the file, read the contents in the file, get the line numbers in the file, all those things. Checking the files and folders, right? So these are almost 14 topics which we have covered so far. And some of the topics also here, pivot tables. Then, yes, one shortcut is there. I will tell you about the shortcuts. I'll give you the list. And we can do some revision also. If you have any queries, can do revision. And I will, after that, I will, do small assignments because we need practice, right? The theoretical part is over. Now we need practice with the data. So we will have to make our own data. Choose one particular topic like the data of the report card, the data of the attendance sheet, or the data of the employee salary, salary slip, or even you can take any other example like sports person, record of the sports person, how many matches he has won, like that, which was his best match, that way, in which match he scored 0 runs. You have to choose one particular topic and then make your own data and then use the other things, graphs, pivots, some macro functions, that way, one particular project. I will put this on the chat box. This is there. Okay. I'll just put this table of contents in the chat box. So please just go through this for 5 minutes and let me know if you have any doubts. Because today's session, it will be a doubt clearing session because I want to understand that how much you have learned, so far, how much you are understanding on these topics. because today I'll be teaching you the last module, module 4, which contains of data filtering. We'll have the data and we'll work on the filters. Okay. So it is not a very big topic. It is a very small topic and we have lot of time to discuss amongst ourselves. So let's wait for 5 minutes. Let's see if anyone is joining. Yes, we have covered the portion, but we are yet to do the assignments, projects. That we'll do the practice. It is like I'll give you one real time example. I want to learn to drive a car, right? So before driving a car, I must know how to put a clutch, right? Clutch, then gear, then its functionalities, accelerator, brake, all those things. So I have taught you the clutch, gear, accelerator. Now you have to show me. Now you have to drive the car and show me. So driving the car means a particular project or a assignment or a practice session. We can do it together. Rishika has come. So you can think of any real-time example. We can work on that. Some examples I gave you. One is attendance sheet, right? Second is a school or college report card. Third is you can take any product, invoices. Then fourth is around can take like salary slips, right? That way you have to choose the project and we have to make the data, then use the formulas, columns and rows and many things are there, pivots, graphs. Then we can make a user form and some macro code. Then we can also export the data. I will show you how export data works. But that will be little advanced, exporting data from a particular file, which I have shown you in the text file. Now we can export it in any other format also, PDF or any other format. We can even send emails from Excel using macro. But to go to that level, I must be sure that you have understood these basic concepts here, the topics which I have covered. And of course, we must do practice. Minimum 1 hour of practice is needed, because this is volatile. Every day, if you do not practice, then you will forget. Even I will forget. If I will not do practice every day, 1 or 2 assignments, then I will forget the code. Okay, let's wait for 5 minutes. Let's see if anyone is joining, right? Can you confirm if anyone is still joining? Well, Rishika had joined and she has left, I think network issue. But if I start the class and if someone joins in between, they will miss the track. Let's wait for 2 3 minutes. Till then, you just go through these topics. Hello? Hi, I'm back. So I think let's start the lecture because it's already 8:23 and I cannot wait more, right? So is my screen visible and is my voice also audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let's do one thing. Let's open our file. And you all have got these files, right? Book file handling and looping. The extra files are deleted by Ghansham sir yesterday when I was there with him. So in class work, I think it is there. Here, book file handling is there in your LMS. And looping where he has put, he has deleted all looping files.
So we have it.
Yeah, I have it right. Okay. But it should be an LMS here. Okay. Let's go on book file handling. So we have completed module 1, module 2, module 3, right? Working on the files. Now we will simply work on the filters. Okay, so one quick question here. What is a filter? What do you mean by data filter? Yes. Yes, any student here, please tell me. What do you mean by data in Excel and what do you mean by filter in Excel? Yes, I am waiting for your answer. Hello. Yes, coming. Yes, please tell me a quick one. What do you mean by data in the Excel and what do you mean by filter in Excel?
Data is what they are given, and filtering is like uh, l- you only want a part of the data, so you give it certain conditions to only give you that part of the data.
Okay, and data is what you have given, like what I have given means what?
Data is the information on whatever we have, what we are working on right now.
Right, right, right. Exactly. Thank you so much. So data is basically what I have given as you told me. So the information which we put on Excel, you know, is called data. And filtering means I'm giving some conditions to it and filtering my data in that way. For example, if I filter, if I select the column A, I do data filter. See, only A column is filtered, right? Rest of the column it is not filtered. Okay. So I can take any value here. I want to see the information of ID number 10. Yeah, I got it. I can put a single filter or I can put a multiple filters. Multiple filters in the sense multiple criteria. 6, then name is here. So multiple criteria will work only when there are duplicates here. You have some duplicate values. Filter. I have ID number 6. See, there are two values. Then first criteria is ID number 6. Second criteria will be I want points more than 20, which is 35. So I'll get the record. Okay. What is the use of the filter? Why do I need to use the filter? Any idea? Can I say I want to use the filter because I have very huge data in my file? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So that is the answer to it. I have very huge data in my file and I want to filter with the conditions so that the end user gets his result. He gets only that data which he needs, not rest of the data. For example, report card. I want to see my marks in my own report card, right? I don't want to see other marks in my report card, or I don't want to show my marks to other persons. So there, this filter thing comes, very effectively. So how this I showed you manually, how to do filter manually, right? So how do I do it with a macro code here? Just understand. It looks like a big code, but it is a very easy one. Just understand it, right? I suppose you all have the file, so I'll not put the code in the chat box. So your first is filter rows. Filter rows means it's a function. Okay, any function, filter rows. Subroutine. So range A1 dot select, then worksheet sheet 1. So it's my sheet 3 basically here. I'll just change it. Sheet 1 to sheet 3. Sheet 1, okay. Okay, done. Right. Worksheet sheet 3, range A1 dot auto filter. This is the command. Auto filter. Auto filter which field? Right. Field active cell dot column. Active cell dot column means it will take the A column automatically. Right. If I click on C8, so active cell is C8. Okay, C column and the 8th row. This way. Active cell is C8. If I click on A14, so active cell is A14, which means A column, 14 row. That way. So here what I'm doing is I'm selecting the cell first. Range A1 dot select means my A1 is the active cell currently. Active cell dot column means A column and criteria 10. So in A column, it will filter 10, criteria 10. Okay. Let's see if it works. F8, F8, range A1 dot select. Okay, I will show you this code here. I'll select some other cell, right? And see, it will select range A1 dot select, and this one auto filter active cell dot column C1 and criteria 10. See, it's filtered. You saw it has filtered only a first column, A column. Rest of the columns it has not applied any filter here. If it applies the filter, you will get one mark over here, icon, which is a filter icon. Okay, so this is how we do filtering in VBA using macro. So there are lots of options in this auto filter, parameters. You have field options also. You have active cell dot column, active cell dot row, and many options are there. And criteria, you can give maximum criteria around two criteria in one statement. And you can use and an or combination, this and this or this, that way. And you can use along with the operators, which I have used in the second line here. I have used criteria 1, means I am filtering one column with one criteria, and I am filtering another column with another criteria. That way I can do, or I can filter one column with two criteria. Okay. So just tell me any queries in this first line? Filtering data for one column with one criteria. Any query? Yes. This code will filter one column with one criteria. Okay, you have understood. Okay, so let's take out the filter. Let's see what the second code does. Second code again, range A1 dot select, worksheet sheet 3, which is my worksheet. Range A1 dot auto filter, field active cell dot column, which means range A1. Then criteria 1 is 2. It will filter 2 here, right? And or criteria 4. Criteria 1 means first criteria and criteria 2 means second criteria, right? And operator means or, means I want 2 or 4. Either of the thing is present, it will filter it. Okay, so we have 2 and 4 here, right? Let's see what will be the output. See, we have 2 and 4 here. Okay, so it has filtered 2 and 4 over here. Now, what happens if I do not have any of the number? If 2 is not there or if 4 is not there, will it filter or it will give error? Yes. In this condition which I am giving here for filtering the data, If 2 is not there or if 4 is not there, will it filter or will it give error? Because I'm using the OR operator, right? 2 or 4.
Error.
Who is saying it will give error and who is saying it will filter? You remember logic gates, right? We had this or this and this. Remember? Two ands will be a true. One and one or, that you remember, which is called as logic gates. True and true is true. True and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. That way. These filtering criteria are based on logic gates or and not. Something is not there in the column. I want to see that. So who is saying that will give error and who is saying that will not give error if 2 or 4 are not present? Any of
It will
the
filter, but there will be no values.
okay. Then let's do one thing. Let's try it. I will remove 4 from here. I'll remove here. Take into some other set. Right. So 4 is not here. I'll take this up. Right. So we have only 2 over here.
So if 2 is
And
there, there will be 2.
okay. Let's see. I'll run the code again. Yes, correct. Why it is running 2? Why not 4? Because 4 is not there, obvious, but I have given OR condition, right? 2 or 4. So any number is there, it will run, right? So do not get confused in these big lines. It is only a small box inside the big box. Think like that. And every line, there is only difference of the criteria section here. Here I am using only one criteria. Yeah, here I am using two criterias along with OR option. Here I am using criteria inside a criteria, means greater than 3. Greater than is one criteria. Okay. Specifying this outer criteria is a criteria for the function auto filter. And inner criteria is criteria for what filter. What do I want to filter? That way. Greater than 3. And I am using operator and here. Less than 6. Just trying to make it more complex. Nothing else. The code is the same. Okay. So as I'm using AND operator here, what will I do is I'll write one more function and I'll use the same 2 and 4 here along with the AND. I'll not use OR. Okay. In that case, you tell me, will it work or will it give me error? 2 and 4. This is 2 or 4. This is 2 and 4. Okay. Let's remove the filter. So now 4 is not there. at present. So what do you think? Will the AND operator work or will it give error? 2 and 4. Yes, it worked with 2 or 4, right? So what do you think about 2 and 4 if one of the number is missing?
It will not show any values.
Okay, it will not show you any value, but what about the error? Will I face any error?
I'm not sure.
Just guess no. What is your guesswork like? Because it's a real time example, So you can guess, no issues in guessing. We'll see what happens. Because tomorrow, if you go into
It will not
programming,
give.
yeah, it will not give error, but it will not show any value. You are saying like that, right? Who says it will give error? Any other student here who is telling that it will give error if 4 is not present? I'm using AND operator. Okay, no one is replying. No problem. Let's run the code and see. Oh, I cannot give same name to another person. So I'll write here and one. Okay. Because I have already a AND function over here. Wait, F8, F8. Let's see what will happen here. Correct. It did not give me any value. You're right, Kshitij, that it did not give me any error also and any value also. Why? Because combination did not match. 2 and 4. Combination did not match. Why? Because 2 is true and is false. So true and false means it is a false. It did not give me any error. Okay. I'll put back the 4 one and show you how 2 and 4 works. It will give me both the numbers. Wait, wait, F8, F8. What happened? 2 and 4, it did not come. Oh, it is not a number format. That is why. Again, it did not come. Why? Okay, whatever it is filtering in the macro code, you can see here. Go into the filter, number filters, then custom filter. You can see what values it is taking. Equals 2 and 4. Now 2 and 4 is there. So why it is not working? Let me apply the filter manually. It's 2, it's 4. Manually also it is not coming. Think there's something with the format of the number or the cell. Let's see. I'll figure it out and let you know. Or you can also try the same code at your end. Okay. Let's go with the other code, which is the same AND function but criteria inside the criteria. You know, criteria 1, outer criteria, which has the inner criteria greater than 3, right? So in A column, I only want numbers greater than 3. And second criteria is less than 6. So greater than 3 and less than 6. Any one word you can think of? What is one word for greater than 3 and less than 6? Greater than and less than. Yes. There is one word. Greater than, yes, between. Correct. So I'm giving the condition between to filter the data. Greater than 3, less than 6 means 4 and 5 I will get. It's not greater than equal to. So 3 and 6 will not come into picture. Right. Let's see if it is working. See, it worked. I got 4 and 5. I did not get 3 and 6. Why? Because there is no equal to sign over there. Okay. If I put equal to sign here, greater than equal to 3 and less than 6 means 3, 4, 5 and not 6. F it. See, 3, 4, 5 and there is no 6. Why there is no 6? Because there is no equal to over there. It's only less than. Okay. And if you see the custom filter code here, manually if I'll do, see is greater than equal to less than 6 here. So you can see the meaning of the code and the meaning of the same in the plain language, English language. This way how we do it. It will not come in one below the other. Let's see. Yeah, it came. I want to show this also. Not come. And I'll keep it like this. Number filters, custom filter. Where's the VBA screen? Yes. See, greater than equal to 3. I have only written using the symbols, greater than equal to 3 and Excel understood by itself is greater than or equal to 3 is less than 6. I have only written with the sign less than 6. So this is the proper way, how to filter rows using multiple criteria. So here what I am doing, column is one, single column, but I am using multiple criteria here. And criteria inside criteria, that way. Okay. Now let's see how to filter the top 10 rows. Okay. For that, what will I do is I'll remove this thing A, B, C, D, E, F, O. I'll remove. Yeah. Okay, so understood till now. Before continuing, I hope you have understood this code, right? Any queries? How to filter one column, one row, one criteria? How to filter one column with multiple criteria? Criteria inside the criteria. Or anyone is doing practice along with me, so I can wait for 2 3 minutes. Yes, please speak up. Please let me know that you have understood or practicing. Okay, just he has understood. Kshitij, Rishika, there are 26 people. I really do not understand. Just to say one yes, you cannot come on call. Priya, Alia, Ajay, Arushi, Abhinav, Nikhil, lot of people are there. Sanida, Dikshit. Yeah, Rishika, that's what I had asked you know. If any student is doing simultaneously, so I will wait, no, in that case. If if you just tell me, sir, please wait 1 minute, I will wait. Yeah. Because if you write on chat, then I'll also have to switch the windows. And I'm doing it on screen sharing. But I want that you must understand the code. Running the code is very easy. But tomorrow, if you make one project, you have to write your own code. Then what will you do? And if you copy the code from somebody, and if you do not know how that code works, then what is the use, right? I have the car, but I do not know how to drive the car. What is the use? Okay, let's wait 2 minutes. Till then, Rishika will let us know if our code is working. Any other student, you can please come up and ask your query. Because going further, it will make the code complex. So if you do not understand the basic part, the code inside the code and the inner code, you might fail to understand. That is why I'm going very slow and again and again asking you the same thing. Okay, no issues, Chitich. I know there are network issues sometimes when we take class online. So for that reason only I've shared my file, with you that you can work simultaneously on your local machines. Okay, let's take a 2 minutes break. Till then, we'll wait for the answer from Rishika. Because your theory part, programming part, theory part, all are over. Now it's time to do projects, assignments, projects. In assignment projects, it's like I have spoken to Ghansham sir. It will be a blend of you will do the project assignment, but you have to present your own assignment to the whole class. It will be like that. As I am taking your lecture, I am also making the data. I am also showing you the file. You are getting it. I am also writing the code, explaining you the code, presenting everything to you. Okay. Thank you, Rishika. So you will also have to do like that. We'll choose one topic, particular topic for your assignment and a project. You have to work on that topic, show your data, and present your assignment. And then cross questioning will be there. Little bit of cross questioning just to understand whether understand your own project which you have made. Okay, so let's continue. Next is we want to filter our top 10 rows. Okay, so the same range A1 dot select. Then I have autofilter active cell dot column criteria 110, right? And operator, see, operator is changing over here. Excel top 10 items. So you tell me, just one guesswork. Criteria 10 means what? It will only give me the 10th value here in the column, or it will give me the first 10 records. Criteria 10 is basically, it tells me the number 10, value 10, or the record count to be 10 records. What exactly is that criteria 10 in the code? Just is saying number 10. What about other student? What do you feel? Because after criteria, I have written operator also. Operator, I have written Excel top 10 items. Excel top 10 items means it will show me only 10 value or 10 records. You know the meaning of value and 10 records, right? 10 value means if I filter and put number 10 over here, then the value is 10 in the cell, but I have only one record over here. This is what I mean by 10 value. And if I want 10 records, top 10 here, then it will show me 10 records like this. Record count will be 10, not more than 10. Okay, you all are saying number 10, but Shia is saying 10 records. Okay, let's run the code and see. Let's find out. F8, 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 and F8. See what happened. It showed me 10 records. Why? Because I have given the operator as Excel top 10 items. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 10 numbers. Yes, count is 10. So it gave me top 10. Ascending, descending order that way. It has sorted automatically and it gave me a top 10. It did not give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because they come in the rest of the numbers. They do not come in top 10. Okay, so it gave me 14 to 5, which are top 10 numbers. Understood? So this is a very powerful code, Excel top 10 items. Same you can do with Excel bottom 10 items, right? So this next code is nothing but I am only changed the number. Here I am using 10. Here I am using 5, criteria 5. Okay, there is a twist and one more question in the next code. Whether it will return the top 10 rows records or it will return only 5 records. Your code. In my previous code, criteria 110, Excel top 10. And in my next code, it is criteria 15, Excel top 10, nothing else. I am only changing this part 10 to 5. So Dashti has said 5 records, but she had put a question mark at the end, means she is asking me and she is not sure.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is why you have put a question mark. I know, I know, I know. No issues. Any other student? Top 10 records, but I am giving criteria is 5. Think for that also, Sitij. 5 is the value tight. Okay, right, okay. Um, okay, I'll keep it a suspense for you. Let's try out the code. Let's see if it is giving the 5 values or it will give me the 5 records. See what is the output. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So can you tell me what happened here? In top 10, it gave me 10 values, 10 biggest values. So what happened in top 5? This is actually top 5. I put criteria 5 means I want 5 rows and the biggest of the top 10s. So it gave me 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, which are the topest rows, top 5 students, I can say. Understood? This way you can take it. If I say top 3, so I can just change the number to top 3 here. If you want, I can write another function. I can do this top 3. I can put here top 3. Remove the filter. F it, F it, F it, F it. See, it gave me 12, 13, 14 because my upper limit is 14. So 14, 13, 12, which are top 3. Okay. This way how it works. So in single column I am playing. In the next lecture I will show you how to do multiple columns. A column, B column, C column, D column, E column. I can filter one by one multiple columns. Right. So this is top 3. Just I change the criteria here. Top 3 and Excel top 10 items. This is a keyword to give the command. So what exactly this keyword is doing? It is first sorting your data ascending highest to lowest, and then it is taking the 3 records from the highest part. Okay. And then the code below it, it is reverse of that. This is top 10. This is bottom 10. Right. So in bottom 10, if you see what will happen, see 1 to 10 came, bottom 10. There is no 11, 12, 13, 14. These are bottom 10. So if you see the code is the same, only the criteria operator has changed. Top to bottom, bottom to top, that way. Same, bottom 5. See bottom 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gave me. Okay. So any queries so far? I'll wait for 2 minutes. How to pick up top values, how to pick up bottom values, how to do filter one column, one criteria, one column, multiple criteria, criteria inside a criteria. Because if you not ask your queries, in 1 or 2 lectures, then you might face some issues in the code. When we will do practice, you might face some errors or something you might face. I cannot guess it right now. Or maybe the result will not come, then you will get confused why it is not coming. So Drashti is okay with it. She does not have any issues. What about the rest? Rishika, then Kshitij, rest of the students. So any student has any query?
Sir, can you show me
Yes.
an example of criteria inside a criteria?
Yeah, sure. Criteria inside a criteria is here. What I had put greater than, less than.
Okay, understood.
Why I'm telling criteria inside a criteria? Can any student answer this question? Yes, Kshitij or any other student? Criteria inside a criteria is why? Because criteria 1 and criteria 2 are parameters of autofilter. Autofilter is itself a command. Command has some parameters, right? How will command work? If I am driving a car, I do not know where to go, left, right. So those left, right are parameters for me. which a passenger gives to the driver.
Yes, understood.
So that way, auto filter is a command. Then left right is this criteria 1, criteria 2, lower limit, upper limit. This is parameter to the auto filter, which is one criteria. Second is this between greater than equal to, which is criteria inside the criteria. These are called as nested functions. If inside if, and inside and, multiple ands, multiple ifs. These are called nested functions. One function inside another function. Okay. Any other question? Because I have a few more codes to show you, and they are only one line codes. It will take only 1 minute. And we have to also take attendance. So just be quick, please. In just 5-10 seconds, please let me know if you have any queries. I think Rishika has not responded right now. Is she doing it? No queries. Okay, fine. Okay, then let's go to our other code. Okay, this is how to do the filters, right? But how to turn off the filter? I cannot keep the filter on. Okay, how to turn off the filter? Simple. Auto filter mode false. If I have the filter, then auto filter mode will be true. Okay. If I do auto filter mode false, it will turn off all the filters in the sheet, in the file. Simple, simple codes. And if we see rest, another code, it checks whether filter is there or not. This code and this code is exactly the same. This code will remove the filter. It will not check whether the filter is there or not. And the second code, it will check if the filter is there, it will be true. If the filter is not there, it will be false. So now filter is not there. I'll run this particular code. See, there are no filters. Okay. And if I put some filter over here, I'll not select anything, but I am only putting filter. See, it is true. So there are filters in place. This is how you can do it. You can check whether filter is there or not there. If it is there, then what you have to do. If it is not there, then what you have to do. Okay. Understood these two codes? Next is show all data. Show all data again, which means I'm showing all the data here. I'll put some filter. For example, I'll select some numbers and I will run show all data. So what happened? It removed the filter, showing all the data. So I can say the filter is already there, but the criteria has been removed, which I had set. Exactly, it is not removing the filter, but filter is there with zero criteria, showing all the data. This is the difference between the two code here. Here it is completely removing the filter. You see, these filter marks will get removed. See, so there are no filters here. And here the filter will be there, but it will be a zero criteria. Criteria will be removed, but the filter will be there. Okay, let's keep it for today, for now, because workbook protection, file locking, all these things I will show you in the next class. Right? Let's keep for data filtering for today. So any queries, please let me know, because we only have to take attendance right now. So till I take the attendance, please let me know your queries. So ready for the attendance? Abhinav here. Abhinav Sharma. What happened? I could not hear. There, not there. Ajay Danda.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Alia Fernandez.
Sir Abhinav Sharma present.
Okay. Thank you. Animesh Sate.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Ansh Jain.
Present.
Aryan Singh. Abhinav Sharma present. Okay. Aryan Singh. Darshan.
Present.
Devansh. Dikshit. Dashti.
Present, sir.
Gunawant.
So Devansh present.
Okay. Gunawant is there. Ashida. Ishika. Ishika is not there, I guess. He met me yesterday. Just Rati. Just Datani. Just Punatar.
Just Rati present, sir.
Just Datani, right? Okay.
Rati, sir. Rati, R-A-T-H-I.
Okay, Rati. So that's the
Thank you.
Datani. Julie.
Present, sir.
I'll remove this Kinjal name only. No problem. Kshitij. He is there.
Present, sir.
Madhya. Mansi. Nikhil.
Present, sir.
Palak. Paraj.
Present, sir.
Tanvi.
Present, sir.
Yanshu.
Sir,
Rachita.
sir,
Yes.
sir, sorry to interrupt, sir, but Aryan Singh Rajawat is present, sir.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
No issues, no point of sorry. It's okay. We face network issues, I know it. But you must convey the information at the right time, so it will be good, you know. Little bit delay is fine. Rachita, Rishika, sorry. Rishika, yes.
Yeah.
Rohil, Sabyasachi,
Sir, Rohil present.
okay, Sabyasachi, Julie present. Mark Julie present, right? Right scene she had joined. Yes, she's marked. Sabyasachi not there. Sahil Minocha,
Present, sir.
Sahil Shah, Samyak,
Present, sir.
thank you. Sanida,
Present, sir.
Sayali, no. Shreya, Shreya was there.
Present, sir.
Yes. Simran, Dikshit,
Present, sir.
Tushar,
Present, sir.
thank Arushi,
She has written in the chat.
Madhya wants to join a call when the class is over. Okay, we are done with the attendance. Madhya marked not present, but was she before? I could not get the track. Okay, I'll do some other color to this. Let's see. If there's any change in attendance, you let Gansham sir know about it. Okay, he will update the list. I'll be emailing this today's attendance to him. Okay, so it's 9:27. We are on the verge of closing the class. Just a quick note, if anyone has doubts in the today's lecture, in the data filters. Okay, I'll mark present to you. Anyone has doubts? Just no.
No doubt.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. We'll meet up tomorrow. I
Thank you,
think
sir.
tomorrow it will be offline. I'll go there. Let's see who comes offline over there. Okay, have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye.
Hi guys, good morning. Why is the recording on? पुराने से on है क्या?
Yes.